Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to day one of the July 2026 accountability program. And today we're going to be focusing on your spiritual growth. We're asking ourselves very, very deep questions, such as what progress have you made in your relationship with God? Who are you becoming? Our lives can get so busy that our relationship with God begins to get pushed to the background. It happens to the best of us. We find ourselves, we are trying to meet this deadline, that deadline, there's this thing at work, there's this thing in school that you need to finish up. You have this tight project deadlines. You're planning a wedding, you're planning a burial, you're planning some big event, something. Life is busy. We know that there's always something, always something. For as long as we stay alive, if you stay alive long enough, you will definitely have something to be busy about. We get to attend church because, we fitted that into our calendar. We sometimes listen to sermons. For some of us, we've built it into our daily lives, right? And once in a while, you get to pray. But the question is it something that you just do once in a while? Or is it your daily routine? One of the things that I found interesting in the Bible is that the Bible would say that Jesus will rise up early to pray before he would take any step, do anything. He will first of all take time to hear what God is saying and also to speak to God. For me, since I began to work that way, since I took some time to reflect actually, since I began to put the big rocks, that's the way I like to say it, since I began to put the big rocks in first, I found that the smaller rocks find a way to fit in. So once I've basically made it so that the first thing I do when I wake up is to study the Bible. I've tied it so that before I can do anything else, I'm not allowed, if I catch myself doing anything else, I have to circle back to reading a Bible chapter a day. I'm not saying this because I'm the most perfect person, but I'm saying this based on the experience that I've had. Since I began to do that, the clarity I've received in taking life decisions has been overwhelming. It's been unbelievable. I look back and I can't even seem to recognize this person anymore. So the way I like to say it is put the big rocks in first. I highlight what those things that you need to do, absolutely must do are, and then fit those ones in. Then you will find that all the other things that seem to, that makes your 24 hours feel like not enough, they somehow find a way. I found it interesting anyway, but that's my feedback. So we need to be intentional about our spiritual growth, because if you're not hearing from God in this century, I don't know who you're hearing from, and it doesn't sound like a healthy way to live, in my opinion. So today is an opportunity to pause and evaluate your walk with God. Ask yourself, am I spending quality time with God? Am I becoming more like Christ? This is for believers. If you're not a Christian, I'm not sure how you would answer that question. Is my faith influencing how I live every day? Spiritual growth is not measured by how long you have been a Christian, but by how much your life reflects God's character. So let's talk about our day one tasks. Number 1, spend at least 20 minutes reading your Bible and praying. Number 2, write down 3 ways you have seen God working in your life this year. Number 3, identify one spiritual habit you want to strengthen and commit to practicing it daily this week. So this is our affirmation for day 1.